Gee, every single day since it snowed, it's got more and more slippy. I'm actually going back to change my shoes. I'm not wearing my stupid black massive grippy shoes. Bloody hell. I'm wearing my Converse. That is infinitely better. I'm literally rock solid now with these on. Still bloody slippy like, but you just gotta trust the fact that you know what you're doing. Say keep walking, knowing full well that you never see anyone slip forward, ever. They always slip back. That's the physics I'm taking advantage of as I treacherously walk out here to go to the bank. Meanwhile, everyone in the country is now bloody sick of this and it needs to melt and go away, although it's supposed to be warming up over the next couple of days. But it's still, well, to be fair, it's quite warm today. warm is obviously a relative term at this point, but it's a lot warmer than it used to be, so it is actually melting quite considerably. But that means it's worse because it'll start to melt and then freeze again when it's an even thinner, more invisible layer of ice. But good morning, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the day of the video diary. How's it going today? Today, like I say, not much has gone on so far today. To be honest with you, I've got next to nothing planned. We are going to a New Year's Eve party tonight even. By the way, I wish you all a very, this is going to be a late video, isn't it? So I wish you a very merry, happy New Year. I am a massive fan of New Year, I do enjoy it. We're going to Alice's tonight with Laura, and we're taking Grace as well. It's going to be exciting because Grace has never been to anything like that before, so I'll be interested. Me and Laura are going to look after her, and by me and Laura I mean me. So, but yeah, it's going to be weird because I haven't really spoken to any of like that crowd, or any crowd really, in about 2 years. Bloody hell. So I'm pretty excited. I'm looking forward to it. Introduce Grace to everyone, all that crap, you know. But yeah, until then, I'm just trying to fill a day. So I've just been to the bank. Now I'm just going to walk to Curry's home base. Got no else better to do on my day. So yeah, this is my last. I'm only in Nottingham for 2 more days now, which is why this video is so late. Today and tomorrow, and then I'm going home. Go back to Bristol. Woo! I'm excited. I'm excited to go back. I do want to go back now. As much as I really miss Lovely, and Lovely's up here, she's coming down to me in a couple of weeks anyway, so I don't mind. I think she's coming down to me in about 2 weeks, so 2 and a bit weeks, I guess. So I don't mind. I get to spend more quality time with her in Bristol when she's down for a weekend than I do 2 weeks here when we have to like share our time between everyone else as well. Wow, that is one hell of a time jump. Sorry about that, literally just went to kill some time in Curry's and stuff. I could have sworn I talked to you before there now and then. Yeah, I had a look around Curry's and home base and that, and then I went home and I was looking at cars, and tomorrow we're going to go and look for a car. It changes my plans massively because I'm going to go and look for that car. It means that this daily vlog will go up on Christmas, on New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. Fuck me. Because I won't be going to Sheffield, just because of when we have to go and look at the car. But instead of going to Sheffield and spending that time with Laura, I might be buying a car, so that's exciting. I won't be driving it until February, purely because by waiting until February I'm going to end up saving about 200 to 300 quid on insurance. But I know full well that it's good. I would be walking on the pavement right now, but I'm in my points, my winkle pickers, and this is literally sheet ice. It's ridiculous, and it would take me about 7 weeks to get to Laura's if I did that. But yeah, so we found the car, which is it's looking really good. I'm really excited about it. It's like I say, we might be buying it tomorrow. It depends. Jesus, come on, car. It depends on our bartering skills, essentially, whether we get it tomorrow or a couple of days time. But if it's good, there's nothing wrong with it. It's on the more expensive side of my budget, but it's nice. I like it. I'm looking at the car and I'm like, I like this car, I want this car in my life. I'm going to step over here because the car's coming, and god damn, these shoes are literally, it's a good job I got these shoes fixed. But I'm excited about my car, so that is something that's always a good thing, I guess. Fuck you, car. Deal with it. But yeah, so that's the plan. This is like the quietest road ever normally. Now, just because I don't want to fall over, But yeah, in other news, I'm heading to Laura's right now because we're going to go up to Alice's. Grace isn't coming anymore to tonight. Road. Fuck off. Grace isn't coming anymore tonight, so it's just me and Laura. I went fishing for an invite to stay over in their spare room because I was being really time critical tomorrow, and now I'm not time critical because I'm not going to Sheffield. So technically I have a free morning. But no one wants me, so fuck that. But yeah, so I've just had like a bit of pasta for dinner, a couple of nachos and stuff like that because Dad put on nibbles and stuff because we've got some family members around at our place now. And yeah, let's go say hello to people I ain't spoke to in about 2 years. It's gonna be fun, isn't it? An absolute whale of a time if I don't die on the way there. But yeah, like I say, to say how much I'm spending on a car, I am bloody surprised that we're gonna get one this good. So, because my initial plan was buy it, sell it in a year, and theoretically it hasn't depreciated much because the newer you get, the more the car depreciates. Like, I'm buying a car for roughly £1,500. In a year's time, it's going to be worth 1,300, maybe. Which, sell it, reinvest that money into another car when me and Laura want a better car. But to be honest with you, because I was thinking of spending about £1,000 and that's about it. And I'm looking at some right snotters that aren't going to live long. But this one, like, the boy racer inside me is happy because necessarily it's not like a crappy old mum's car. It's a nice car. It's a family car. It's not a boy racer car, let's just be clear. I could find plenty of boy racer cars if I wanted them, but this one is it's a bit like Dad's. It's fast, but you wouldn't really know by looking at it. Oh no, yeah, not that speed is any. Don't buy fast cars. Not important. Otherwise, I had some champagne back there, and for the price that champagne is, shit. God, I've got hiccups though. Like, it's just fizzy wine for one, and fizzy wine isn't very nice, and white wine isn't very nice. So why do people buy it? I don't know. I don't bloody know. But yeah, I've got a bag with red wine in. Inside that bag is also a scarf and a hoodie for when I'm coming home. And those two things are currently being used to keep all of that warm, because I'm a genius, quite frankly. Oh, and I'm heading home, ladies and gentlemen. I was told to get in a taxi from Alice's to mine in one go, but like, I don't care if the taxi driver paid me £10 to get in that taxi all the way home. I would have missed the opportunity to say goodbye to Laura, so I wasn't taking it. I'd rather walk, quite frankly. But yeah, that party was really, really good, and it was really, really good. And to be honest with you, we were there for a bloody long time as well, but it just blitzed past. We were there for a good 6 hours, and it did not feel, ow, my neck, it did not feel like 6 hours. I'm glad I brought my scarf, but it's actually not even that cold. It's actually about 6 or 7 degrees right now. All the snow is melting, thank God. But yeah, it's pretty good. I would personally like to thank Alice. This was really snowy when I was coming down here. Oh God, mad. I'd personally like to thank you, Alice. Thank you very much for a fantastic party. I'm sorry about your sister, essentially, who came halfway through and caused scenes. Like I said, I wish I could have helped there a little bit more. But yeah, otherwise it was a really good party. You did fantastically, and it was just nice and casual. And to be honest with you, like, when we went out to clubs and stuff, like, I haven't really seen that crowd for about 2 years, because when I came back about 2 years ago, everyone was going out to clubs and stuff, and I hated it. I hated it with an absolute passion, and I didn't like it, and I didn't like them there on that night out. But that was completely different, I think. Towards the end, towards 3 o'clock, I'm a bit like, okay, some people are a bit more drunk than other people. This is a bit like, a bit over the top now. But I normally wouldn't stay till 3, it was only because taxis were booked, and I was sticking with Laura. But yeah, it was a really, really good party. I commend you, Alice, for that. And it was really nice seeing people that I haven't seen in a really long time. People like Daniel, Pingu, people like Jean and Andrew. I haven't seen them in ages either, and we're just having a little chat about stuff. Will, I haven't spoken to Will in a really good amount of time. Like a really good amount of time. And I was talking about Spain and France, because he's been to Spain and France this year, or the past couple of years for his course. And obviously Beth is in Spain at the moment. But yeah, otherwise, I've drunk a bottle of wine. Can't really tell. I've drunk a bottle of wine, to be honest with you. This is by no means the amount I drank on my Christmas party, so that's good. Although I did have some weird shot thing at Christmas, the actual like diming of the clock. My hands were full, otherwise I'd have filmed it, but it was like we all had this horrible shot that tasted a bit like a brain liquor. It was apple sours, and it tasted like a brain liquor from like back when we were about like 10. We used to go to the shop and buy sweets, and brain liquors were like, it was like a little ball in a jar with a load of juice in it, and it was the most sour. Like there was about 75 billion E numbers in it, and it tasted just like that. Wasn't very nice. So we'll see how that agrees with me tomorrow. But yeah, I had that in one hand, a popper in the other hand, and then it was New Year. So to be honest with you, New Year just freaking just appeared. It was like, oh, we got 5 minutes to go, shit. So yeah, that was a really good party. It's got to be said. Really enjoyed spending it with Laura, the parts that I did, and then also meeting, well, catching up with certain friends left, right, centre as well. I'm trying to organise to go to the Arrow tomorrow with old Sean and Mike, because one, I haven't seen Mike, and two, tomorrow's my last day. So yeah, on that note as well, I have time to upload this video, so which is why you're watching it on New Year's Day itself. Happy New Year, by the way. I have time to upload it because I'm no longer going to Sheffield to go see Laura's family, because I'm going to go buy a car. I basically had two options today. It was either, well, I guess today, New Year's Day, I had two options. It was either pack everything up as quickly as possible and go to Laura's, which is, to be fair, the preferred option. That's a preferred option there, because that means I'm able to pack up Atlas really early, then leave, so I don't need to use it, you know what I mean? So I'm out the house. I'm not like, oh, I wish our Atlas was still up, or I wish I could do this on Atlas, and all that kind of crap. But because of the car, and we think it's a really good deal, and we think we're going to buy it, because of that car, we're going to have to go to go there at about 2, and Laura is picking us up would be picking us up at 2:45, and I thought she was going to pick us up at 4. If she was picking up us at 4 and we didn't have to see the car, it would have been quids in. It would have been absolutely fine, and I'd have been able to do all of it, just about, considering I'm about to go home and have 4 hours sleep. But since that's not happening, I now have the morning free, up until the point where I go and see my car. When I see my car, I will then come back, either with it or without it, and then I will do the video, all that kind of crap, and then I can pack up Atlas at night, which isn't as good as packing it up in the day. But yeah, I've got to pack up the car and stuff so that I can get home to Bristol tomorrow, yeah, on the 2nd. So it's busy. But yeah, I really enjoyed today. Wish I could, well, I always wish I could spend, well, it's not my last day in Nottingham, so we won't do that just yet. I wish I could have spent more time with Laura, like thinking that this time last year we were in London and probably still trying to get back to our hotel at this time, even though it's gone 3 in the morning. It's kind of sad. Like, I'm kind of like, not disappointed, but like, I miss it. But we've got plenty of years to do that kind of stuff. And it was really nice to meet up and catch up with friends, because I don't really get a chance to do that. I'm not going to lie. Like, I was talking to Daniel and I'm like, when was the last time I actually saw you? It probably was when we left Ferry Levels. Like, I may have seen you very, very, very briefly in a club, because normally I come back to Nottingham and I'm just, all of my hours are absolutely just taken by work, and they just give me 12-hour shifts and I take them like an absolute moron. like, because I'm just thinking dollar bills, you know what I mean? But like this year, because that, well, I say that because that I haven't been at work today and I'm not at work tomorrow on New Year's Day, I was able to go to stuff like this, and I'm so glad that that's the case, because a load of people turn up late and they're like, oh sorry, I've been at work. I'm like, that was me last year. But yeah, let's reminisce, ladies and gentlemen. I think personally 2014 was a bit shit. Like, on a global level, it was a bit shit, wasn't it? Like, nothing really happened in 2014 as far as I'm concerned. Like, there were no good songs, there was no good viral videos, that kind of shit. There was nothing that set it apart. 2013 was a lot better on that front. But my 2014, and I only realised this when Laura was talking about it, my 2014 was really, really good, because I'm now in a full-time job, on my placement, arguably. I'm now in a full-time job, earning full-time money. I'm living on my own. Finished my second year at university. I'm buying a car. Well, arguably that's 2015, but you know what I mean? Like, a lot of exciting things have happened in 2014 for me. And I always get annoyed, to be honest, I do get annoyed with people who are like, oh, 2014, it's over. It's going to be 2015 tomorrow, that's crazy. Like, it's not really that crazy, is it? It's just like the months changed. No one goes at the end of February. No one goes, oh my God, it's already March. That's crazy. No one says that. Having said that, however, there will probably be plenty of videos where I accidentally say it's 2014. Because you remember when you used to do that? You'd go back to school after Christmas, and you'd always write the wrong date on the book. On your books, when you have to write the date in the corner. That's going to be me. But on daily vlogs, I do it every year. I know I do it every year, and it causes problems almost every year as well. But yeah, that's that. Otherwise, I'm almost home, so I've got to text Laura to say I'm here. I'm like 10 minutes away still, but YOLO. Like tomorrow, like I say, we've got an exciting day ahead of us, because we're going to go and look at a car. It's going to be me, myself, and Nigel, which is one of my uncles, who knows his cars, he knows his stuff, and that's exciting. I'm legitimately really excited to see this car. We want to know why it's such a good deal. It seems really cheap. We're going to try and knock him down even further, but why is it so cheap? I feel like there should be, you know what I mean? I feel like it's a trick, and I feel like it's a trap. It's a trap. But if it isn't, I'm going to buy that sucker, and I'm unfortunately not going to be able to drive it until February, but I'm going to buy it with my own money. And I cannot, like, loads of people I know have cars. Loads of people I know have cars. None of them bought it with their own money. And I am so proud of the fact that I am going to be able to do that. Like, I am so excited. And while I'm buying it now and I can't insure it, well, I can insure it, but it's cheaper to insure it in February, and I'm going to come back and pick it up in February. Like, it's my car, my wheels, and I'm going to be able to drive them back to Bristol, to my flat. Like, that's it. I'm fully independent, you know what I mean? I don't need people to give me lifts anywhere anymore. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited for that. Like, with the exception of Laura coming to move in and live with me, that is the thing I'm most looking forward to in 2015, is having my own car and being completely 100% independent. Like, at the moment I'm kind of dependent on buses, so I don't count that. As soon as I've experienced budgeting a car, maintaining my flat, all of that stuff, that is when I myself will agree that I am an adult. And a lot of other people have had cars before me, but none of them bought it themselves. I work very, very hard. I do. And I'm very proud of the fact that I work very hard. And I enjoy working very hard. And I do so to be able to say things like that. But yeah, so that's it really. 2014, to be fair, has been a year of growing up for me. I've probably grown up more in 2014 than I have in any other year. Can you tell that? How would you summarise your 2014s? Let's do the cliched New Year kind of thing, because tomorrow I'm going to be talking about my car, so I don't honestly care about your 2014s, because I'm going to buy a car and I hope I buy the car. I hope it's so good. I hope it's such a good deal that I just snap it off his hands and buy it. I hope, beyond all hope. I don't want it to be my flat again. Do you remember when I found a flat and was like, that flat is my dream flat, and then they wouldn't let me have it? Do you remember that? I don't want that to be the case with this car, because this car is my dream car. And I want it so much. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I wish you a very happy new year. I hope you've enjoyed your New Year Eve party thing, whatever you've done. I don't know. I'm going to go in, make myself a cup of tea, and watch YouTube videos until I fall asleep. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you